Now, global market integration creates a worldwide marketplace where countries, businesses, and consumers are economically connected. The 17th National Council on Industry, Trade and Investment evaluated significant opportunities for growth and efficiency, bringing together policymakers, investors, and industry experts from across Nigeria to deliberate on strategies for accelerating industrial growth, expanding trade, and attracting sustainable investments. The event took place at the Hotel Presidential in Enugu yesterday, and of course, State House correspondent Chidimma Amadu was there and has filed this report. Take a look.
The theme of the meeting, Enhancing Competitiveness in Industry, Trade and Investment for Inclusive Growth and Global Market Integration, was described as timely in today's global economy. It underscores that countries must compete through productivity, innovation, quality, resilience, and adaptability rather than relying solely on population size or natural resources. The leadership of the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment emphasized the need to turn policies into measurable economic results by strengthening industrialization, trade, investment, and competitiveness. They highlighted progress in exports, foreign investment, MSME support, and industrial policy implementation, while calling for stronger collaboration between federal and state governments, greater value addition, improved infrastructure and financing, practical actions that create jobs, attract investment, and position Nigeria for inclusive growth and global market integration.
These fundamentals will determine whether our assets translate into stronger production, exports, jobs, and shared prosperity as we leverage global and regional markets such as the African Continental Free Trade Area. Through FMITI, Nigeria is building on renewed momentum. Approximately $6.1 billion in non-oil exports, over $50 billion in facilitated FDI commitments, over $600 billion in Bank of Industry disbursements, Naira, over 500,000 MSMEs captured in the national database, and nearly 300,000 Nigerians supported through skills programs. Our priority this year, as mandated by Mr. President, is conversion, turning our commitments, policies, and reforms into scaling businesses through financing into production and training into jobs and enterprise into growth.
Within the ministry, we are fully committed to drive implementation through Industrial Revolution Work Group, IRWG, which I chair and which is co-chaired by the President of MAN. It's become for us the principal coordination platform for translating policy into measurable outcomes. The work of the IRWG brings together government, industry leaders, development partners, regulators, financiers, and technical experts to collectively address the critical constraints limiting industrial competitiveness.
The Deputy Governor of Enugu State during the opening said lower financing costs, easier access to capital, decentralized lending decisions, and simpler regulations are essential to achieving inclusive economic growth, stronger local industries, and greater participation in regional and global markets.
You can't, in my view, globally compete when you access finance at above 30%. And you want to compete in a market, global market platform, where your competitors access finance below 10%. It doesn't make sense. And I've had this conversation with industry leaders, bankers, and all that. They speak to me about the cost for money. I agree the cost for money may be high. But when you look at the numbers, when they declare profit, you ask yourself, those billions that they make as profit, why are we not able to, as a government, sit down with them and say to shareholders, please, can we dilute some of this huge profit and reduce the cost for finance so that businesses can leverage and compete?
Enugu State Commissioner for Trade, Investment and Industry stressed that inclusive growth should benefit MSMEs, young people, and rural communities while positioning Nigeria to take advantage of opportunities such as the African Continental Free Trade Area.
It calls us to move beyond routine deliberations and focus on practical reforms, stronger national and subnational collaboration, deeper private sector participation, improved productivity, and better access to regional and global markets. We must live here today internalizing the realities that competitiveness is now the currency of survival in global economy. Inclusive growth ensures that MSMEs, the young people, the rural communities are lifted as the economy expands.
Stakeholders and participants say the implementation of the resolutions of the previous council remain central to strengthening Nigeria's industrial base, facilitate trade, and improve economic competitiveness, thereby demonstrating the council's value in translating policy deliberation into coordinated federal-state action. In Enugu, Chidinma Mado for Afia TV.
Chidinma for that report.